Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, and now it's time to read some poems.
Oh boy, poems!
I forgot if I paste them to be read by the person or I have to do it, so just improvise for now. So who to choose first?
You kind of read them at your own pace anyway.
No,
What about
no!
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing you with Sayori first.
Why?
She's my good friend after all.
See, look at that. That's
Oh my
the face-
goodness!
That's the face of someone who just completely had her brain explode.
This is so good, Teo.
Is it?
Yay!
It's so good. What do you think you are, KFC?
It's so good.
That's because I chose words that are, you know, the more akin to it.
It's fucking KFC.
I love it. I
Also,
love
there's
KFC.
Also, there's no KFC is more associated with one novel style with Higurashi. So sorry.
I have no idea you were such a good writer.
Not even kidding. In the first episode of the anime,
What a great poem. Hiccup Thunder.
in the first episode of the Higurashi anime, the protagonist and his best friend have to basically salvage a cardboard of Colonel Sanders from a junkyard. It makes sense in context.
Yes, it does.
Because I have no idea what I like either.
Well, that would require you to think about these things.
Hey, listen,
so...
being a teenager is a confusing time, okay?
True.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this.
Yeah.
Maybe
and
even
neutral.
Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Look,
Well-
sorry.
I'm sure that's part of it. What?
Look, sorry. If you're gonna answer every one of my questions with this conversation is gonna take twice as long. So can you please? Exactly. this is exactly the problem. Exactly.
Now that I think about it, I should have done like
It's
those
like-
couple
it's
of
like Steve
YouTubers
Austin.
and name my character John Cena.
It's like Steve Austin with the what's.
But that's not even should have been in the list. Oh well.
Call
So when I-
Sayori Steve Austin or something.
It's not just a poem. This is an
Like-
M&S poem.
No,
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
It's a HandsomeTeo.
It's a Teo poem.
Two sugar.
I'm sorry, very, very British reference.
Okay.
Marks
You
and
and your
Spencer's,
British
the name of-
references.
It's the name of a really, really long-running supermarket around here.
Their adverts are something interesting.
Yeah.
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
You. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
Oh my.
You're so weird, Sayori.
What happened to your derpy voice you gave the character, Teo?
I'm trying to remember that I'm not good at voicing in general.
It's
I'm really
character
happy just that you
development.
wrote one.
I'm trying to, balance out. I know that sometimes it comes up as Christian Bale's Batman, but yeah, that's another name that should have been in the list.
Okay.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean it break my promise.
Oh, nice.
See?
It's as simple as that.
It's like I said before, Teo.
What did you say before? I forgot. I usually just zone out
Well,
whenever you're talking, so...
She's about to tell.
Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Aww.
What makes you think
Aw.
that?
Gee, she's actually thinking
She
something
has a lot
nice
of
How
of
faith
dare
in
you
people.
compliment me?
What makes you think I want her gratitude, Jova, or appreciation?
I
You should
mean,
accept, you should accept anyone's, even your enemies.
No.
If my enemy was nice to me, I'd be incredibly suspicious, honestly.
Exactly. See, Jova, here in my country, we have a saying called when the hobo gets a really big offering, he gets suspicious.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture here. And again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. There's wondering what she's missed to her and all.
Yeah.
But I didn't say it aloud.
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Sounds
Okay,
like fun.
start by leaving then.
That will be my way of thanking you.
No, your way of thanking me is by getting the fuck off.
Wow,
Alright, that
you
goes
really
on
don't like the
to the-
childhood friend trope, do you?
No,
Yay!
no, because they're annoying.
All
Now
right,
you read my poem too, right?
Time
E-
to read
no.
the Sayori
Sure.
poem.
Let
really?
me. Yes, yes.
Sure. In episode 2 of Bible Black,
Oh no.
Imari interrupted a perfectly good scene, and it was such a turn off. Since
We'll
then,
see
it's
about
been
that.
since then it's
Here
been
we are.
a shame archetype of. Go ahead.
Oh, so
Alright,
that's what you
I'll
hate.
try
now.
reading.
The way
I
you
don't
go
remember.
through my lines in
Yeah,
the
go
morning,
ahead.
it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making... Wait.
Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes.
Yeah,
What?
Okay. Are you
That's not what
asking me to
kindergartner
come out and
wants.
play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret that I trust you to. It's a poem from a middle schooler, Pedro. What the fuck do you
No, I'm sorry. A kindergartner writes better than
I
this.
could sleep forever, but I'm not. I want breakfast.
Okay. HandsomeTeo, you suck at writing poems. You have no talent.
No, this is Sayori's poem.
That's Sayori's poem.
Okay, that explains it. Never mind then.
Oh,
Explains-
dang.
Okay, yes.
This is
yeah.
just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
I'm pretty sure she
No.
wrote it while having a fever dream.
No, listen. This is basically like. Okay, my thoughts are a bit more coherent, but it's basically me thinking about the most
You can't
like
listen to
existential
Sayori.
shit for a few hours and then suddenly realizing that I'm hungry. That is just
That's life in general, ain't it?
yes, it is. I forgot to do it last night.
Also, where's your nose? Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Her nose disappears when she gets
Don't be
embarrassed.
mean.
That's
She's like
actually
Krillin.
that's actually a typical anime thing. Sometimes doing certain angles, the writer, the designer decides to not draw the nose because he thinks it looks nicer that way. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem.
It was a
Come on,
horrible
guys,
poem.
or how should I put it? It sounds just like
The poem sucks and you suck at it.
I'm
So
trying to
never
be
write
polite
anything
here,
ever
come on.
again.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
To
Oh,
our
great!
audience, we
What, you
apologize
want,
for
you
the
made eggs and
protagonist
toast.
getting
What, do you want me to give you a medal for it?
For the
Is it?
audiences, we
Even though you were
apologize. We
late
assure
to
you that
school?
Pedro was not HandsomeTeo himself.
It's about to
No.
skip breakfast.
No.
Okay,
I'm
only
You had
Pedro
some
did
Teo
this
split
for me.
personality.
Sayori, sorry, sometimes people just don't feel hungry in the morning. Come on.
that
Oh.
too. Well, Jova, I'm HandsomeTeo's dark side.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Dweebs, what's that wrestler that starts out with that phrase, you don't know me? Or something?
Edge,
Edge.
you think you know me?
Edge.
This was so much fun.
No,
Yes.
it wasn't at all.
It was. Shut up. Monica's the best.
You got told.
Well, she's not
Dark
wrong.
side.
I haven't figured that out yet, but she's definitely better than you. Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See?
But next time, I won't forget.
Will there be a next
with
time,
Imari from-
though?
You see, Shiro, it all started with Imari from Bible Black, and since then, I've met so many terrible characters of this archetype that I just hate.
So let me get this
In
straight. Your
anti-
hatred of
you
childhood...
You just clock them and hate them on sight,
I guess we'll
basically.
look forward
So let me get
to
this straight,
it.
Pedro. Your hatred of the childhood friend trope starts from when you got cockblocked from a
Anyway,
nice scene.
who am I
by a
choosing?
child.
From Imari, yeah. Those who saw
Sure.
Bible Black episode 2 know what I mean.
Ah, hi, HandsomeTeo.
Thank fucking lord.
Having a good time so far?
Now
yeah.
I am. Yes, now I am, actually.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything...
By the way, since you're obviously a secret mad killer, can you kill can you kill Sayori?
Oh, please. My skills only extend towards literature club. Don't be afraid to
Sure.
bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Pedro, she's the club president. She doesn't have time to go on
Also,
murder
feel free to
sprees.
bring things up. Much better off just going on with the flow
that's-
until more settled in.
You haven't seen a lot of hentais, have you, Shiroi?
I haven't watched any.
Well, there you go.
Really?
That's exactly why you don't have the same knowledge that I do about these
It's kind
things,
of
because this happens a
embarrassing.
lot in hentais.
But I guess I have to.
Don't worry, HandsomeTeo.
Also, her
But she's
spine
wearing
is
a white
bending
ribbon. That's
like an
purity,
Image Comics
right?
character.
We're all
So
a little
fucking
embarrassed,
nuts.
but
Elise
that's sort
was
of a
wearing
barrier
white.
we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
It's just a bunch of random words thrown together.
It makes
just
me
threw
think of
words at a
something
dot.
Sayori would like.
Is that
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
For all my sins, yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Oh, well...
Surely you two are doomed to be linked to
we're
each
really
other.
good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Press X to doubt. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect.
No, please.
The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Look, Monica, you're really turning me off right now. Can we talk about something else in Sayori, even when she's
Even if
not
you
on
show it in
screen?
different ways, it ends up being
And that's the thing,
similar.
Pedro. It's not a good time to tell you, but basically for at least half of the game, I'm choosing my poems to lean in towards Sayori. So
Enjoy!
pen up, I guess.
I'm the favorite.
Clearly, I
Oh
should have been
gosh,
the one
I sound
recording
like
this game.
Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Sayori, the lost daughter of David Cage.
Who knew that someone so happy could get to know you?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Oh, and
Press X to express emotions.
it even makes sense with her stalkerish behavior when you think about it. Maybe that's the perfect canon.
Did she also sketch pictures of
In fact, they should
HandsomeTeo
have
when he was a
probably...
kid?
Yeah, that's another name that should have been in the list, David Cage.
Oh god. It could take a while before I feel comfortable
Truth be
doing
told,
this.
my impression of David Cage is not as good as Pedro's, so...
It would have to be me doing the voice then, so...
Yeah.
I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
Honestly, could we not name the protagonist after somebody who has questionable attitudes towards young girls?
Yeah,
You're right,
true.
you're right.
You don't deserve to doom the avatar of this game to that now.
My answer is always the same. Emotion.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you to have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah,
Hint,
that's the
hint.
thing. Every day, Monica will give you a tip towards how writing. I forgot if she did already.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't
Sure, why
worry,
not?
I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't
True.
mean I always feel that way, you know. But that's us leader types.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Ahem. Whole and well.
Involved.
It couldn't have
Well,
been me.
actually.
Yeah.
See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything.
I scrolled.
A hole of infinite choices, I realized, wow, I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. So, what do you think?
It was crap.
It was better than Sayori's, at least.
It's a very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, it's not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
No wonder I haven't heard of many poems recently.
That is,
She's referring to the type of writing.
a lot of poems have been putting emphasis. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Remember that
The
for
demons
later.
told me to write it.
Yeah,
An epiphany.
something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Actually, it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other, will I release that secret? Anyways, here's Monica's writing
there we
tip
go.
of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
There you go. See, good job. Now that's a good tip. Good job, Monica.
Yeah, I
Just
was about to
force
say
yourself
that's
to get
actually
something
very
down
good
on
advice.
paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark, big puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for
Monica
Monica.
actually
listening.
chimes in with quite a few helpful tips, like
Alright.
throughout.
Alright,
So,
who's next?
Oh, me.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
Let's
yay.
go with the
Yeah, there we
gremlin.
The Kremlin. That I'm sorry,
Well,
but that
it's about
title belongs
Oh.
to Pearl
Oh.
and
Well,
only.
it's about what I expected from. It's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me.
Princess.
It's not like I said it was bad.
Baka.
True.
It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to
You
get
see-
smacked?
You see, HandsomeTeo, your poem doesn't have enough action sequences.
Professor.
Mena is disappointed with your poem.
Integrations. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can
Listen to
seek,
him.
cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Aw,
That's-
so
but that's-
cute.
That barely counts as a poem.
The theme is just so stupidly hilarious.
How the hell is this literature club still
Yeah.
going?
I told you that you weren't gonna.
Informed.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Can you see the handsomeness of my honesty? Why are you so confident? Who is, but I wouldn't like it.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Okay, we're not in middle school, we're in high
So
school.
people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Oh my god, we understand each other.
Like
Simple
in
but
this poem.
effective.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be easily disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Interesting.
I also
inspiration.
The nice
understand.
thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
I'm learning a lot today, aren't we?
Like I
Oh, this
set up
is-
for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Well, this is script. Well, Joe, but this is script writing 101, basically.
Yeah.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Hey, M. Night Shyamalan, this is how you tell a story about making a story.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Ego swelling. There we go.
I'm glad you learned something. Now get out. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Wait, you're not the oldest?
Yeah, guess not. I said to humor her with a last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, I wouldn't take that from her. Anyway, time to check Yuri last.
Best to last.
Yes. A lot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh.
Judging you.
Sorry. How could you do this to Yuri too? I forgot to start speaking.
It's like a different spectrum.
How do I speak? It's fine, don't force yourself.
Yeah, Japanese line, yeah. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words.
So let me put in the text box here.
Hold on.
It sucks.
Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Why
this
do
as
you
nicely
ask?
as possible.
I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it through it.
Sure.
So it's that bad.
Oh. Did I just raise my voice?
At least you didn't use the caps lock.
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Just pretend she's doing. I couldn't even notice when it's being so mean, so we really haven't gotten anywhere.
We're gonna be saying this a lot, aren't we?
Might take Yuri a while to get used to it. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
Oh?
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style to separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri
sorry.
finds her train of thought, it's as if it totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Shouldn't the HandsomeTeo name show up in those?
Well,
text
it's
boxes?
the inner thought of a protagonist, so it makes sense that he doesn't really need it. It's to
Yes.
separate when he actually speaks.
I guess. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
Ain't that the truth?
None of the other characters have those sort of inner monologues, so you won't get. So.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also know that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, Sayori didn't give any good feedback. Well, Sayori didn't give any good feedback because she's dumb, but yeah, thanks for your feedback.
You're really
I'm
not...
insightful.
Natsuki, yeah, your body's
Biased?
insightful.
How?
Your body's insightful as a puddle.
You really are sore that you got cockblocked because of one of those childhood friends, aren't you?
Yes. Bible Black episode 2.
Others can be insightful. You see yourself in them.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or to Natsuki.
Well,
Do you
it's not
mind
just
if I read your poem now?
Well, it's not just Bible Black, Joe. There's plenty of examples of those characters being so fucking annoying and dragging down the thing. But anyway,
I guess my argument is that any character can be just as annoying.
After all, this is supposed to be a little true club.
I see the poem then.
God, this font.
Yeah, I can't read it either. I had to look up Let's Plays to get her
the
poem.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow,
bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have, which stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future, I bathe. Calm, breathing air.
Breathing.
Calm,
present, but living in the past. Light flickers, I flicker back.
I flicker back.
It's like
She's gonna be a great doctor. Like,
I mean,
sorry.
actually, you might be onto something there.
The handwriting was
Whoa.
well, we have a typical joke in my country here that the worse the calligraphy, the better the doctor.
Yeah, it's kind of like
That's
that
an
here, too.
interesting stereotype.
I'm
I
interested
don't know
to
where
hear
it
how
comes
that.
from. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
It is pretty, but I can't read it.
It's pretty, but it's incomprehensible. That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it.
Oh, this pleases the Yuri. Lowenfeld.
I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Well, that came out of nowhere. What?
The text in the poem, pretty much.
Oh, right. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, HandsomeTeo.
Pay attention! Whoosh!
The ghost is actually a metaphor.
I
must have-
must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. You see, there's a lot of subtext and metaphors in my poem. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
True. Don't even get me started on Walt Whitman.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
Or Henry Thoreau.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a... See, I knew it. Symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Foreshadowing for something? Or just mystical mojo in the poem? You decide.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solid than putting that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think about it. Well, think about it like this, Jova. Up until this point, Sayori has done nothing but bitch us out, annoy us, and just be flat out useless. So there you go. This is just another example of what I'm talking about.
I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, now we had everyone. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I guess around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
It's called criticism. Learn
You're
to
just
accept
being nice.
it.
There's no way my poems can set up to theirs. This is a literal club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Oh no.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Leaves it.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy?
Fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Just like you little gremlin.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving
Sorry.
up.
Clearly you don't understand my creative
How
genius.
can that be cute?
It's just you, Natsuki. It's just you.
I just meant, language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Uh-oh.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Well, you said it, not me.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
All right, where's the
If I
school
was looking
long
for
list?
suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Well, actually, that's okay. That's not how it works. You should actually... Whatever.
Remember, she's a bit
People
headstrong.
did, by the way. Sayori liked it.
Well, that...
There's
I
the
like
teacher.
everything.
True, yeah, Sayori kind
I'm
of
glad to
does
give you some
like
suggestions.
everything.
Look,
I'll try to
Sayori...
give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. Look, Sayori, we need to stop hanging out. It's not me, it's you. Okay.
You should know by now, you're joined by the hips
Oh,
since you're
no.
childhood friends. Uh-oh.
I don't expect to change anytime soon.
Define inspiring, like the script of Star Trek V.
Which I haven't yet. What does God need with a starship?
Oh no.
Free Bestie Cat Lady?
And HandsomeTeo liked my poem too, you know. He even
Uh-oh.
told me he was impressed by it.
Do I sense some
Uh-oh.
competition in the air?
oh,
Oh no, the music even stops.
I didn't realize you were so invested by trying to.
We're gonna die.
Remember Yuri?
Oh dear.
Let's
And
see how
the
this
music
conversation
is getting
goes.
wacky.
Let's see how this conversation goes then.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that HandsomeTeo appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
You
Oh!
didn't appreciate my advice. Are you that full of yourself?
Oh, look who's talking.
Alright,
It's
cat
going
fights.
down.
Sure, I mean the popcorn.
Fight, fight, fight.
Place
fight,
your bets,
fight,
everyone!
fight.
Place your bets!
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
I'm putting-
Oh! Oh!
Sayori to the rescue.
No, I don't. No, I don't trust her to rescue this.
Is everyone okay?
No, and you're making it worse. So go away.
She's even looking the wrong
Well,
way.
you know what?
There you go. See, there you go.
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as HandsomeTeo started.
I love
So-
that. I love that line.
Who's she talking to? Sayori or Yuri?
Or Monica.
Like Natsuki's line. I just.
Okay, so she was talking to Yuri.
Natsuki. I don't.
Natsuki, that's a little,
This doesn't involve you!
Oof. I don't like fighting, guys.
Then shut up!
Exactly. Thanks.
Suddenly, both girls run towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
HandsomeTeo, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple riding is more effective,
To be fair, Natsuki, she's not the one who brought
then
this
this
to
wouldn't have
boobs.
happened in the first place. What's the point of making your opponent so convoluted for no reason?
I can see why Teo
It means
casted
to jump out the
Dwebs as
reader.
Natsuki.
Yeah.
It was mostly for the sooner
Not
stuff.
forced to have to figure it out.
Dwibs is becoming what he hates most.
Wait. Oh, I see. Since I'm the Kubrick fan, that's why you cast me a Yuri, I'm guessing.
No, it was literally the only remaining role.
It's the only way
It
to convey
works.
complex feelings and meaning them. Well, it still works regardless.
Yeah, I was gonna
That is
say it
not
still
only
works.
necessarily limiting
It just
yourself,
fits,
it's
so.
also a waste. You understand that, right, HandsomeTeo?
Wow!
Oh no. Be careful what you say,
How
Teo.
did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever agreed with would probably think more highly of me.
Me.
No, don't ask Sayori for help.
I actually picked Sayori because I agree with.
That's okay.
Mm.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri.
I actually picked this option because I actually agree with both points girls are making. So
But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to Sayori!
Help!
Yeah, the situation's gotten so bad we need to rely on a little help.
You're the bait, and now I run away. Yeah.
You
Everyone's-
deal with it.
Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Look at this straw man. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Teo.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Dang!
I
Yeah, but
agree.
No, but Pedro, she didn't ask for this.
I don't care. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Take it outside, ladies.
She would never. It's her immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
Help, Monica, help.
Please.
Hey, Monica,
Are
you're
you
supposed to
listening
be
to
the
yourself?
leader.
They
Maybe
don't
she's
pay me
enjoying
enough
this,
for this.
Exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop!
Jesus.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry, Dwarfs.
No, I
No,
did get
that's the intended effect.
Natsuki, Yuri.
Time for a motivational guitar speech.
You guys are my friends.
She's not gonna bump into she's not gonna start doing a friendship speech, is she?
Yep.
Ugh.
I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, well, that's there you go, Teo. That's another terrible childhood
friends are
friend,
wonderful
girl
people.
trope.
Wait,
And
Taya's
nothing is
Joey's
stronger
little
than
sister,
our
not his childhood...
friendship.
Oh wait, never mind. That's...
Yuki's childhood friend.
Never mind, wrong one. Yeah, you're right. Wait, hold on. I thought people liked Taya.
I don't.
And I love them
The
because of their
friendships-
differences.
The friendship speeches don't really help.
Friendship speeches aside, Jova, there's the fact that she has one of the most horrible
Weakest
decks
deck.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Also,
Natsuki's poems. Oh, go ahead, Jova.
I like to imagine that Monica's in the background playing the guitar for the friendly moments. It's like, I'm just here to keep the peace.
that's the thing, Jova. As we know later, Monica is more skilled at playing another instrument, so I'm not sure.
Well, percussion.
I guess. Anyway, point is that Sayori is noticing instead the quality of each of the others.
Oh my god, she's
Everyone's
doing
so
it.
talented.
Except for you.
Shh, she's trying to keep the peace for once.
Oh, remember,
So
Joe,
why are we fighting? And please remove the Debbie Downer from the room.
But I'm inside. Sorry, I'm inside HandsomeTeo's head. You can't. You have to.
I'm sorry, there's already a Kirohino here. You will have to go now, please.
You can't say no to
Also-
Hino.
That's a long
Natsuki's
story,
cute,
technically,
and there's
so-
nothing wrong with that.
Well, Teo, why do you think I'm here? I'm asking for an autograph.
Deepest lore.
Exactly. See. Go ahead, Shuri.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
They just
you
happen to
check?
be the big.
Like,
well,
is
maybe
she
they're not the biggest.
observing?
I mean, mind you,
Big and beautiful.
You know, let's see.
She's trying, guys.
you
She's
can imagine
trying.
there are a lot of crack ships around these games.
Let's see. You know, now that I
I
think...
wonder if you can guess who I ship the most.
Sorry.
Sayori stands triumphantly.
Well, she shouldn't.
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
Mix empty. Oh, it's Yuri then, right? Because the T.
Yeah.
Great, that's exactly how I handle everything. Great, do
Not
that.
just-
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, as whispered to Monica. Sorry! She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people.
Well, then you're a shitty leader. The whole point of being good with people is kind of required to be a leader.
As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
I propose impeachment of our club leader.
So
Okay, then Sayori
you
becomes
wasn't able
president.
to say anything either.
No, clearly
Yes, can you
Yuri should be-
imagine what would happen if Sayori became president?
No, clearly Yuri should be president. Yuri
I'm
should be
guessing
president.
Yuri's becoming your favorite.
She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she is doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay?
Take action, you dumb broad.
I would
Come on,
hate to
do
see her
something.
get herself killed.
That makes the two of us. You can count on me.
Keep
Wait,
Well, maybe
Sayori
one
on
of the
the-
reasons.
So the genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says.
No, she doesn't.
If only
Well,
we get the
maybe
chance
that's
to
why
talk to
Sayori's
her
the
a
vice
little
president,
more.
because she is good with people.
You see, Joe, but every time HandsomeTeo has a choice, he has the angel and the devil show up right between his head, and I'm the devil in that situation. That's where I am in this game.
Doesn't that mean then that you're the bad guy?
Well, I guess.
It was a lot of fun.
No.
Okay, sharing power.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Crises were averted today. HandsomeTeo, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. Was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! We sure got to know each other very well, didn't we? In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too.
Dun 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 dun.
So your poems will turn out even better.
That. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I did learn a little bit more kinds of poem everyone likes. But hanging out, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I know to myself with newfound determination.
Yay!
It's so nice when our protagonist is motivated by the power of boner and not genuinely trying to writing better.
Oh,
Yeah, sure,
walk
let's
home,
go.
yada yada yada.
No. Don't you have anywhere else to be? Don't you have any
They're
life outside of
neighbors.
mine?
They're
It's really
neighbors!
been a while since I already spent a little time with me together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Go hit on the go hit on the. Am I even the only? Am I the only boy in school? Isn't there anybody else who can bother?
I'll be right back.
Huh? What do you mean?
Plot twist, that canon, this is the same school of Corpse Party, therefore everyone else has been
Oh, I get
teleported to the haunted school.
I get it. Oh, sorry, look at that. There's a dog in need of help. Alright, now, go ahead, HandsomeTeo, run.
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
Huh. Weird.
Hmm.
Wonderful people.
Except when there's a guy around them.
Huh.
It's a female female version of the Dulcinea.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of putting a rooster in the midst of a month of chickens. You know.
You
Suddenly
don't...
they'll start fighting for
That's the thing. And TV tropes has a thing like that. It's called the Dulcinea effect, in the sense that when introduced to an attractive member of for a group of people that are attracted to her, they will start fighting each other in order to impress her. It's a very instinctual thing. Well, that seems what's happening right now.
Oh my.
It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Aww.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Aww, aren't you just the sweetest?
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. Did you say anything?
So Pedro's
Pedro, you should have liked that. She's trying to get him to make friends with other people.
And not with just herself. That's
This is what you wanted.
Okay, fine.
Ha!
Hey, that doesn't mean he has to like her, though.
Well, no duh.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
every day.
Every day I'm shuffling.
No, please. It looks like Sayori's sure, really nice, but
Sorry.
we really need to stop there.
You know, HandsomeTeo, we could kill her right now and nobody would have to know about it.
Shut up, Mokuba. I said that more to myself than to her, but it seems to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
No, it's not okay.
It'll be okay,
Yeah.
child.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Sorry.
Oh.
See you for the next part.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Damn it, Leroy.